Would you expect the judge, before jurors deliberate, would you expect him to instruct them that, not to consider whatever suspect judgment or whether he was carrying a gun illegally? Would you expect the judge to give that explicit instruction?
Oh, it's hard to predict what a judge will do. They have such broad discretion in such matters, and he may well allow those kinds of rhetorical arguments to be made by the prosecution in opening statements and closing remarks, because the jury will be instructed that opening and closing remarks are not evidence. They're not to consider it as evidence. And generally the parties are given broad discretion to kind of frame out their narrative of the events. And, that broad discretion often includes things like allegations of being a vigilante or using poor judgment. And I expect the prosecution is going to pull that lever as hard as they possibly can. Again, because I think it's pretty much all they have to work with. And by the way, it may yield a conviction. I don't think there's any, legitimate conviction here based on the legal merits of the case, but trials are dangerous and unpredictable creatures, and innocent people get convicted all the time. So it's quite possible that Kyle Rittenhouse could be convicted in this case based on that kind of rhetoric, despite the legal merits of the charges, or lack of legal merits.